Hi, and welcome to this episode of John's Model Kit Review. In today's fun review video, we'll be looking at Hasegawa's 1/48 scale Macchi C.202 Folgore, or Lightning. The C.202 was a development of the C.200 radial engine-powered Saeta fighter. In an effort to get more performance out of the airframe, Macchi installed a Daimler-Benz DB601 liquid-cooled engine, and the resulting fighter was considered to be the best Italian fighter aircraft of the war. There were a few other prototype or limited production Italian aircraft that vied for this title, but the C.202 was available in much larger numbers, and it made much more of an impact on the air war over Italy. I recently featured this kit in a technique video on applying mottled camouflage, and since I had it out of the display, I thought it would be a good time to do a review on this kit. In this video, we'll be taking a look at what comes in the box. We'll take a look at the kit instructions, we'll go through those, and I'll talk about any problem areas to watch out for on this kit. We'll look at the clear parts that are included with the kit, and we'll talk about the detailing on the interior parts of the kit as well. We'll look at some of the detail parts on the other areas of the kit. We'll look at the fit of the major parts and the surface detailing on the major parts as well. We'll look at the marking options that come with the kit and talk about those. And I'll go over how the actual decals performed on the model. And finally, I'll give my conclusions at the end. And we'll be attempting to answer the question, is Hasegawa's 1/48 scale C.202 the best C.202 kit currently available? Looking at what comes in the box, there are 6 sprues of plastic parts that come with the kit, as well as a sprue of the clear parts. Looking at the kit instructions, step 1 has you painting and assembling the interior. The detail on the interior is certainly adequate for the scale, but this is a small cockpit opening on this aircraft. There's not going to be a huge amount visible through the cockpit canopy. I like the combination of the decals and the raised panel for the instruments. That looks very nice. The only thing I added to this kit to enhance the detail was a set of scratch-built seat belts. Step 2 has you closing up the fuselage around the interior and adding the tail planes and the engine cover. You can see the fit of the tail planes and the fuselage halves in this picture. Everything really fit nicely. There was minimal cleanup here. Looking at the front of the engine and the engine cover, these parts also fit very nicely. Step 3 covers the wing assembly and the interior of the gear bays. Detail in these areas was really nice. I'm very impressed by what comes in the kit. In step 4, we're mounting the wing to the fuselage. And again, fit was just about perfect here. I didn't have to use any putty or filler in the wing roots. In step 5, we're assembling the landing gear themselves. The detail on these was nice and the fit was great as well. In step 6, we're installing the landing gear and the underside radiators and the gear doors and the lower engine cover. Although there's a lot going on in this step, everything built up nicely, and I was again really impressed by the fit and the detail on these parts. Step 7 just covers the propeller assembly. That went well. In step 8, we're continuing to add small bits to the aircraft. Once again, fit was excellent here. In step 9, we're adding the canopy and a few more detail bits. The detail parts went on just fine. The canopy fit great, and the clarity and the framing on the canopy parts was also really nice. Looking at the marking options, there are 2 marking options in this kit. The first marking option is for a 150 Gruppo aircraft, and the second marking option is for a 153 Gruppo aircraft. I had decided to do the 150 Gruppo aircraft that is shown on the box art, and this has the mottled camouflage as opposed to the smoke ring camouflage on the other marking option. Unfortunately, after spending hours painting the mottled camouflage scheme, I had issues with the 150 Gruppo aircraft decals, and I was forced to use the 153 Stormo decals. Despite my initial trouble with the decals, the rest of the decals really performed nicely. They sank into the panel lines very well, and they really conformed to the detail on the aircraft. They're translucent and in register, and overall I'm very happy with the kit decals. I think this is the first kit review that I've done where I don't really have any trouble areas to watch out for. Everything went together well. The surface detailing on the exterior of the kit is adequate for the scale. It's not overly rivet heavy, but what is there is very crisp. It's well defined. The panel lines are petite. The detailing in the wheelbase and on the underside of the aircraft looks really nice. The clear parts were great. The fit overall on all of the parts on the aircraft was outstanding. No problem areas to really watch out for. The instructions are clear and concise, and this model was really a joy to build. Is Hasegawa's Macchi C.202 the best C.202 kit currently available? I would say yes, this is certainly the best C.202 kit available in 1/48 scale. Due to the complex paint scheme and the delicacy of some of the small parts, I would recommend this model to modelers with some experience. Well, I'd love to know what you guys think. If any of you have built Hasegawa's Macchi C.202 previously, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. As always, I hope you found this video entertaining and informative, and until next time, model on.